What's going on, everybody? This is Mike from the Last Corvette. So somebody asked me, where is the fog light switch, on and off switch, on a Chevy Equinox? And this is coming from the video that I did about installing LED light bulbs in the fog lights on this Equinox and basically switching them out from halogen. So if your Equinox, and let me zoom out so you guys can see, is indeed equipped with fog lights, you'll have your fog light button right here on your main light or headlight cluster. So you have this button here is to adjust the brightness of your gauge cluster, also to adjust the brightness. There's LED lights, LED light in this pocket in each door, and then you have another LED light in the overhead console. Then you have your main headlight switch. You have off, auto, running light, and then you have headlights. Obviously I leave mine at auto. And this here is the fog light switch. So if you don't have fog lights, because some of these Equinoxes look like they have fog lights, but the actual housing is a dummy. So you'll have a turn signal, but above that is just a reflector. Now to switch that out, you can do that. You can actually buy, used housings from like LT model that has fog lights, or like a Premier model, same thing. But then you'll either have to wire in a separate switch. You can definitely buy this bezel with the fog light switch, but regardless, you'll have to make your own circuit. Or you can just hardwire your fog lights in after you get the bezels and the housings installed to like daytime running lights or low beams, for example. But anyway, yeah, so that's where it's located. Now, when it comes to other buttons, I guess we'll just kind of cover things in basics here on Equinoxes. You got your door locks, window switches. You got your safety window interlock. So basically, once you push this button, you can't roll the windows up and down unless it's from the main cluster. Then you have your side mirror adjustment, very basic. On the steering wheel, cruise control on and off. This here is your cruise set speed plus, speed minus. This here is your brake assist or brake alert, like basically crash detection. So you can set your distance, 1 car length, 2 car lengths, 3 car lengths. They'll show up here on the cluster. Then you have your lane keep assist, which basically keeps your vehicle in its lane if you aren't paying attention, utilizing a camera that's right above the rear view mirror. And then this vehicle also has kind of see it there is the blind spot alert. Now on this side you have your Bluetooth controls, so you can talk to OnStar. You can also make calls, hang up calls. This button here is also used to mute the music. If you're actually driving, you don't need to push this button here. You can actually push this button once to mute, push it again to unmute. These buttons here are all for the inner dash cluster, the DAC, so you can go through different settings like trip, miles per gallon, different other options that this vehicle comes with. This is your infotainment center, home button, backwards, forwards, volume button here, on and off. Same thing, your Bluetooth or making calls option here. Hazard lights, auto stop, auto start is here. This here is your controls for your air conditioning, setting your temperature. They're digital, so you have one on the driver's side, one on the passenger side. The sync button will come on if you have it synced, meaning that the driver temperature will reflect on the passenger side, but as soon as you touch this here, the passenger can set their own temperature, either cooler or hotter, for your climate control. Window defrost, windshield defrost, rear window defrost, heated seats, 3 settings. You got your defrost through the front vent. You also have basically forward or front facing blend door, which will put your heat or AC through the upper vents. And then this is for your feet, same thing. This is your closed loop, mainly used for ACs, up and down fan, up speed, down speed, auto as well, auto function. And this is how you shut the climate control off. Like I said, sync, AC button. Moving over here, you got your manual gear shifting, which I don't know how many Equinox owners use. Right in the front, you have an all-wheel drive button. Once again, if it's equipped, you push that, it puts it in all-wheel drive mode. Parking, reverse, neutral, drive, L, and then your e-brake. pull up on it, push down on it to set the e-brake. And that's really it. I mean, overhead console is, this one here is for your interior lights on and off. When you open the doors, this one here is just to turn them on and off if you're looking for something and it's dark out. And then this is your home link presets. Pretty simple. Hopefully it helps, but once again, this here is the fog light switch.